As we stepped out of our apartment room at Edgware Road for a cup of morning coffee, bright streaks of sunlight greeted us, illuminating every essence of hue into brilliance. On that day, we were to meet one of our musician friends, walk through some places of interest and above all, sing, play and collaborate. Martin Seaman is from Tiptree, a countryside in the English county of Essex situated around 50 miles northeast of London. He became friends with the Workon band of musicians through social media during the lockdown period. After listening to the Kinks, an English rock band from North London in the mid-80s, Martin took an interest in playing the guitar. Their music and sound of Ray Davies strumming the acoustic guitar inspired him to follow it. Like everyone else, Martin was also influenced by the Beatles to a great extent. He played in several bands over the years and soon started composing his own songs. He observed that the process of writing provided him a great relief from stress. As his wonderful musical journey continues, Martin keeps listening to great singers and musicians, thereby gaining a deeper knowledge of the beauty of music. We waited for him at the Liverpool Street station, looking forward to meeting him, and as soon as he arrived, our musical walk began. As our feet moved and thoughts flew, the musical philosophies of two lands profusely interacted with each other. From British pop and rock and roll to Indian classical and Bollywood music, different shades of tones and melodies of a variety of local and international forms of music were explored. We all accepted that music or art is not confined to any land. For ages, music has permeated every human society in one form or another and has been there for anyone to stop by and have a taste of it. After a short coffee break, we continued our walk towards the primary cricket venue of the capital of the empire, Lord's Cricket Ground. Widely regarded as the home of cricket, this 200+ years old stadium never ceases to amaze the fans and players with the beauty of its Victorian pavilions and bright green grounds. From delicious meals to geographical gradients, the ground boasts of rich traditions that all cricketing aficionados can feast on. Besides being the most popular sport in India, cricket is something that we could closely connect to, as Calcutta is also the home to another iconic cricket stadium, the Eden Gardens. As we stood and spoke in front of the plaque, we could feel the air redolent with the fragrance of everything that we love about Lord's, the famous honours boards, the slope, the long room, the bell, the MCC Museum and Library, and above all, the glorious moments of this game of supreme skills and strategies. Martin has been a keen exponent of 60s music, and so were we. It was thus unlikely for the Beatles to stay out of our discussions for long. It felt amazing how four young men from Liverpool dominated the pop culture scenes across the world and enjoyed a success and popularity that was never seen before. As we walked on the Cavendish Avenue and came close to Paul McCartney's house, it seemed an extraordinary feat how they impacted not only the musical landscape, but also many aspects of the society, including fashion, culture and even the lives of people in that era. While passing through Abbey Road, we stopped in front of the famous recording studio. The 90-years-old studio, which was established by the Gramophone Company, a predecessor of the British music company EMI, had hosted recording sessions by several great singers. If the walls of the studio could sing, we would have heard the music of a century. Finally, we got ourselves stationed at St. John's Wood Church Gardens. The lush green surface and the bright autumn colors on the trees, coupled with a glittering sunshine and cool breeze, doubled the grace of the place, making it perfect for a day out. We felicitated Martin on behalf of the foundation, honoring the culture he carries with him. The sweetness of the soil and the small pieces of handicrafts from Bengal stood up to express and confirm the land's eternal hunger, search, and appreciation for universal art. And then the strings resonated, and music filled the air, under the eyes of a small but eager audience. We played, sang and above all enjoyed ourselves like children. However, the songs we sang were much more than just some words packed into some tunes. Each of them would strike a chord with its audience and tell them a story of love, affection, faith, and conviction. Beatles' Obladi Oblada tells the story of Desmond and Molly Jones and narrates how they met at a marketplace and spent a happy life thereafter.
Obladi Oblada, life goes on, la la, how the life goes on. Obladi Oblada, life goes on, la la, how the life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jeweler's store, buys a 20-carat golden ring. Gives it back to Molly waiting at the door, and as he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Obladi, Oblada, life goes on, la la, how the life goes on. Obladi, Oblada, life goes on, la la, how the life goes on. In a couple of years they have built the home sweet home. A couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly's yard. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children in her hand. Molly says at home does a busy face, and in the evening she still sings it with a band. Obladi, Oblada, life goes on, la la, how the life goes on. Obladi, Oblada, life goes on, la la, how the life goes on.
Norwegian Wood is the story of a young girl who appeared and vanished in the life of a young man. The song is considered a milestone in the Beatles' development as songwriters. This song features a good amount of sitar recital, marking the first appearance of the Indian string instrument on a Western recording. It was played by the lead guitarist George Harrison, who had a close collaboration with the legendary sitar maestro Pandit Ravi Shankar.
She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on a rug, biding my time, drinking wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed.
With regard to British music in the 60s, one man towers above all when it comes to solo performance. Born in India, resided in the outskirts of Calcutta and finally migrated to England, Harry Roger Webb did not come so far for nothing. In 1958, he blasted into the rock and roll scene as Cliff Richard with his backing band, The Shadows, and soon he was widely regarded as Britain's answer to King Elvis. Decades went by, Sir Cliff stuck in there, and even today at 82, he keeps surprising his audience. As the crowd stopped, listened, enjoyed, and moved on with elevated spirits, we never knew when the time flew.
ও আবার সেই ছবিখান নষ্ট করে কোন জনা, সেই ছবিখান নষ্ট করে কোন জনা। তোমার ঘরে বসত করে কয়জনা মন জানো না, তোমার ঘরে বসত করে কয়জনা, তোমার ঘরে বস করে।
After playing for a couple of hours, we had to pull down the curtains on our musical journey for the day.
Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the hollow of a street till then I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were black like the flash of a neon light that split.
The black cab took us back to Liverpool Street Station and we enjoyed a light lunch together. Finally, it was time for Martin to bid us farewell. As we watched him moving towards the platform, we kept waving at each other every 10 seconds till he disappeared into the crowd, leaving a trail of pleasant moments of companionship and joy. True friends, wherever they are, will get each other at the end, for sure.
But I'll get you in the end. Yes I will, I'll get you in the end. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think about you night and day. I need you and it's true. When I think about you I can say I'm never, 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 never blue. So I'm telling.
With the sun sinking below the horizon and evening stepping in, we moved to the apartment, this time at Finsbury Park, to spend our last night in London. A journey that had started 9 days back was finally drawing to a close. We talked and started sharing our stacks full of memories and experiences, gradually winding up things in the process. With the night growing old, we were all set to start our return early next morning.